much water. Just your average front yard rain-made pond. Hey garden guys and gals, it's Steph with Tiny's Garden, and I am going to bring you a haul today. I went to Menards yesterday, which is like a Home Depot in the Midwest, and also the garden center. So I found some good things that I'm pretty excited about. You can see it's been really rainy here, and actually it's starting to snow a little bit right now, but spring has sprung, tulips are coming up, so it's coming eventually. But right now in my neck of the woods, we're quite rainy and wet. So first we'll start with some things I found at the garden center. If you're in the Chicagoland area, I found these things at Pasquazzi's in Lake Bluff. And the first thing is the thing I'm most excited about. So let's take a look at that right now. You guys, I have found it. The Espoma Organic Land and Sea Garden Compost. This is what Laura from Garden Answer uses, and she seems to absolutely love it. It's got lobster and crab meal in it. So I got 4 bags of that because I'm going to use it in my tiny cut flower bed that I'll show you now. So here she is. It doesn't look like much, but this little tiny cut flower bed produced abundant blooms for me last year. I'll link a video to that down below if you haven't seen it. But this is one of the sections I am going to put that in, and probably all 4 bags will go in here. I did compost on this earlier in the fall to let it winter over, but to give it a recharge and a really great start, I'm gonna put it in here again as well with that land and sea compost. It was $11.99 a bag, I think. So for all of my raised beds, which will have 10 in the back here and 6 in the front, it would be too expensive for me to fill them all up with that. But I did want to at least use it in one of my beds. So I'll buy the other compost in bulk. It's just more economical. But either way, I am thrilled about this. And potentially I will buy some more and use it in pots. Then we've got some seed starting mix because I've got more seeds to start. And of course, Biotone starter fertilizer because things are going to get planted in the garden now. And I always put that in before I plant anything. So it's a slow release fertilizer, has yielded excellent results. So I got another little baggie of that. And then also a no-hold bottom can because I'm finding for some of my seedlings that are potting up, instead of moving each 4-inch pot, it would be really nice to just put them all in one thing and move them together, or if I need to bottom water any of these new seedlings that I'm getting. So I grabbed one of these. I probably should have gotten 3, but oh well. Now let's head inside to do the rest because it really is snowing and quite cold out. I believe it's freezing. So let's finish up inside. Let's warm up a moment, shall we? So the last 3 things I got from the garden center are some more seeds. Only 2 though, only 2. Honeywort. Honeywort is something that is a filler and is supposed to be beautiful. And for some reason, I feel like I didn't order as many fillers as I thought I had. So I'm gonna give this a go. It's cold hardy, so I can get it started right away and use this in some arrangements. Next, from Renee's Garden, Heirloom Black Cherry Tomatoes. Shout out to Steph at Hooked and Rooted. She recommended trying some black cherry tomatoes, said they're delicious. So I saw these yesterday, I thought of that comment, and I thought, I'm gonna give them a go. Then lastly, I got the Neptune's Harvest blue organic fertilizer. So the one that I have is orange, and I believe that middle number on the orange one is a 4, whereas this one is a 3. I think I like this one slightly better. It's not a huge difference. The 3 the 3 numbers on here are 2, 3, 1. But last year I used this. I couldn't find it, so I got the orange one, and I feel like I just like this one a teeny bit better. Now drum roll for the things I got at Menards. I'm pretty excited about this because I think I got a pretty good deal, and I have been looking for some things like this to pick up randomly, and they just haven't been in our area, which is Zone 5B, the Chicago suburbs, and finally I found some. I'm just hoping that they will work well and grow and prosper. A bunch of Dahlias and Gladiolas. Now these were $6.98 a piece, which is actually even cheaper than I thought. There was a sign for $10.98. next to a $6.98 sign, so I assumed it would be $10.98, but I was wrong, lucky day. Now, typically I do like to buy from flower farmers or smaller businesses, but when the price is right, I don't hesitate and I jump on it. With the big box stores, I get worried about quality, but sometimes you can still find really great things too. So stay tuned to see if the quality is good or not. Let's run through these varieties. I have Gladioli Gordula, Gladioli Aldebaran, and Princess Margaret Rose. Isn't she pretty? That peach and yellow together. I'm not even that much of a pastel gal, but that seems really pretty. Newsflash, I typically do not love gladioli. I've never grown them before, but it's never been something that's really caught my eye. However, I feel like maybe if I grow them and see what they look like, I might become a fan. I mean, those color combinations are really pretty. Some of them I've never seen before for sure. So I'm gonna give it a go. And then two dahlias, we have Seattle and Night Queen. I have heard of the Night Queen one before. I've never heard of Seattle, but I like that color combo. And if you look at everything I got, it's all yellow and red. I do that a lot, I think. That might be my favorite combo, is the yellow and red. I did the same thing with tulips. I mean, there's a little variation in the tulips, but I guess that's my palette. I love it. And then lastly, this is from Amazon, so it's not from Menards or the garden center, but I wanted to buy a humidity/temperature reader. So I bought these. They're the Therm Pro Bluetooth indoor temperature and humidity monitor for each of my 3 grow lights. So I got 3 total, and I'm having some problems with humidity in the basement / not enough ventilation. So this will help me have a better idea. And I think I'm going to end up getting another fan, but I thought this was a really neat product showing the temperature, the humidity, and whether it's dry or wet. A really nice display panel there. I'm excited to use those. I think they'll be beneficial, and I hope that it helps my humidity issue in the basement that I think is there. We'll see. And that will do it for my haul today. I hope that was fun to see some of the different things I'm getting here at the beginning of spring. And I'm happy because I held myself back at Menards. I didn't go crazy. I think I got 5 total. That's pretty good because I got other dahlias coming, believe me. Comment below and let me know what you are doing this spring, getting everything around, what your hauls are like at the garden store, because I know that's what we do in the spring. Go load up at the garden center. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'd love to have you here to follow along with all things garden, and we will see you in the next one. Happy planting! Bye!